Welcome to ILcorn TV News, with this week's look at agriculture news for our Illinois farmers. The Illinois Farm Families Program is a terrific effort of our farmers sharing information with our consumers. At ILcorn, we value the partnerships we have with other agriculture organizations, and this week we have a chance to learn more about the Illinois Farm Families Program. Meet Lindsay Mitchell, the Illinois Corn Marketing and Communications Director.
Illinois Farm Families is a partnership with several other commodity groups, so Illinois Corn, Illinois Soybean Association, Illinois Beef Association, Pork Producers Association, Midwest Dairy, and Illinois Farm Bureau. We all work together and we attempt to connect with consumers in Chicago that don't understand farming or agriculture and want to understand more about their food. One of the programs that we were excited to get back to this year was actually going to Chicago and meeting some of those families in their environment rather than always bringing them out to the farm. So we actually did an in-person event called the Taste of Randolph. It's a huge food festival there in Chicago, and we were able to introduce farmers to them and allow these families to have conversations with farmers of all those commodities. So it was a great experience. All of the things we talk about are based in research. So what we know that families in Chicago are interested in learning about are why do we use antibiotics for our livestock? Some animal care questions. We still are talking about genetically modified organisms. We still are talking about why we use chemicals and pesticides and fertilizers on our crops. But we also newly are excited to be talking a little bit more about gas prices and how corn-based ethanol can be a little bit cheaper solution at the pump for consumers. So we really mix some of the things that we knew that consumers want to know about from research, but then we also talk about some current events. After the pandemic and we saw some food supply issues, people are newly interested in learning about the food supply chain and the whole system. So we do talk about that a little bit more also. WatchUsGrow.org, correct. We also have a very heavy Facebook and Instagram presence. I would encourage folks to look us up there. It's Illinois Farm Families on Facebook, and I believe ILFarmFam on Instagram. We're looking for volunteers. So I know everyone's always looking for a farmer's time, but in order for us really to establish a relationship between farmers and non-farmers, we have to have farmer volunteers. So whether you are interested in actually meeting with a family from Chicago and having those conversations, or you prefer just to submit a couple of photos and maybe have an online presence for a day, we can use you. So please just reach out if you're interested in participating and helping build relationships with non-farmers in Chicago.
Looking ahead to weather news, have you seen the latest Farmer's Almanac predictions for this winter? From what we see so far, Illinois is sitting smack dab in the middle of the hibernation zone and the unseasonable cold and snowy categories. We'll wait and see what that means for us this winter. Meanwhile, meteorologists say we could see warm and dry conditions here in September. Finally, our Illinois Crop Progress Report says corn conditions are 20% excellent, 49% good, 24% fair, 4% poor, and 3% very poor. Soybeans are 18% excellent, 48% good, 27% fair, 4% poor, and 3% very poor. Here is hoping for a good finish to your crops as we start to look forward to harvest season soon. I hope you have a great week. This has been Illinois Corn TV News.